Hello, I'm Teeth, aka Needle Ink on the interwebs. Today we're doing the long-awaited films I watched in December. I feel like I've not done a video in so long. I've been so freaking busy. But today we're back on the grind set. I watched like 25 movies in December. I spent a week up in York visiting my Pookie Bear bestie, Bailey. And one thing about that house, that uni house, is they're all fucking film freaks. They're all, York Shoot Cinema enjoyers. So I didn't get much choice in watching films or not. I had to watch films. But that's okay, I watched many films earlier in the month as well. Obviously, Christmas month, so lots of Christmas films, so expect the most ridiculous, useless rankings ever. But anyway, first film I watched was Barbie: A Christmas Carol, because I had to. I give it 5 stars, obviously. 2008, classic. Basically, you've got Eden Starling, I think that's her name, and she's the Scrooge. She's like a singer, and she's like, I fucking hate Christmas, guys. I basically all of you at work, they're all like performers, and one of them, her childhood best friend, who's the costume designer, whatever, it's just a Christmas Carol, except like lesbian, sapphic, kind of bisexual. Like, if you see the poly vibes, you see it. But do you know who makes Eden change her ways? Her childhood best friend. If that's not Yuri, I don't know what is. Next, 1992, this is also a 5-star film, A Muppet Christmas Carol. There is no freaking cheeses for those Mises. And I think that's really heartbreaking. It's so sad. Anyways, the thing that really makes Muppets A Christmas Carol for me is how seriously Michael Caine takes it. He treats those Muppets like actors, because they are. But, classic Christmas Carol. But it's just so serious. It's so serious. It's quite emotional. The music is fun, funky, fresh. But yeah, next one I watched. This is when we start to get into. I didn't watch as many shitty Christmas films as I have done in previous years, but there are a few. So I watched Jingle Bell Heist. I gave it 4 stars. This came out 2025 this year, and it's about this girl works in a department store. Her and this guy meet at some point. I can't fucking remember why, because she stole something. There we go. And they're like, fuck, let's rob this place. Let's rob this department store, evil capitalist guy. I really liked it. I thought it was really fun. I thought for like shitty Christmas films, it was actually pretty good. Hence the 4 stars. And then I went on Letterboxd and I saw people really didn't like it. So, whoopsie, but I had a good time, so doth my cat no. Next, I watched Christmas is Here Again in 2007. I give it 2.5 stars. I watched this film excessively as a child, yet I remembered precisely 0 of the plot. Basically, this girl is in an orphanage, and then she like runs away or something, and then she discovers this elf, because basically Krampus stole Santa's magical sack, which was made out of the cloth that baby Jesus was swaddled in. Yeah, forgot that was a thing. So then they go and they try and find it. Yeah, it's just I forgot it was also a musical. It's not a good one. This is very much the Spookly the Square Pumpkin of the Christmas season for me, which highly likely means nothing to you if you haven't watched my October watch list video, but finish this one first. No, that's gross and cringe. Spookly the Square Pumpkin's a film about a pumpkin that I watched as a child and wasn't very good, and I forgot it was musical. This is very much in the same vein as that. Next, A Merry Little X, as an EX, like break up, Mus, 2025 also. Holy fuck, this film was so fucking bad. It's about these two parents, they're getting a divorce, but they're splitting amicably, like, ooh. And then the guy obviously gets a new girlfriend, and the kids really like the girlfriend, and their mum's like super eco-friendly, and this girl's like hashtag capitalist slay. And then obviously, spoilers, skip like 30 seconds if you don't hear it. They obviously get back together at the end. Like, they learn that they do really love each other. It's just fucking bad. It's actually bad. There's no redeemable qualities to this film other than the character of Chet, because Chet does nothing wrong and I love him. I gave it 1 star. It's really quite bad. Next, this is a David Cronenberg film, so I should have liked it and I didn't. So this is Shivers, 1975. This is one of the older Cronenbergs, if you couldn't tell from the fact it's from 1975. And the plot is like there's like a disease parasite thing going around that's making everyone like horny as fuck, essentially. And I thought, oh my god, horny as fuck. That's awesome. I love a freaky sex film, except it's not like everyone gets horny and fucks. It's like rapey, right? It's really, I give it 2.5 stars. Like, the concept was there, but it was just icky, and it wasn't like icky in a way that says something. It was kind of just like, I don't know, it kind of just felt like shock value to me. I just didn't really like it. Next, another shitty Christmas film from 2025, My Secret Santa. I give this 1.5 stars. It's about this woman who pretends to be Santa, so her kid, because people who work at the ski resort get a discount for a skiing course that her daughter wants to do, or the snowboarding course. I don't know. It was okay though. It wasn't as bad as it wasn't as bad as A Merry Little Xmas, but it wasn't good either. So next, give 4 stars. 1998, Scalp. Scalp's a French short film. It's just this girl with a fucking chainsaw chasing this guy who's in a band. And I think that's baller, and I think that she's valid for that, because every man that I've met that's in a band, Loki deserves to be chainsawed up. No offense. But like, Loki, offense. Next. Okay, I watched Wake Up Dead Man. I watched this. Okay, I originally gave it 5 stars. Upon rewatch, I gave it 4 stars, which means all of the Knives Out to be over 4 stars. I just got very excited. I rewatched it in January, so I will say maybe more about it then. But I liked that it was like a little bit more complex thematically, and I fucking love a Catholic imagery. If you've not seen, I did a whole rosary tour video. I just fucking love. I've literally got my Saint Dymphna prayer card ready with me. I love Catholicism, so I really like Catholic things and that. Upon rewatch, I kind of forgot how jarring all of the like modern day references are, like the internet stuff, the YouTube. I forgot how like obnoxious that was, and it did kind of make it worse. But I thought the actual Catholic part was well done. I thought that was good. It's probably my favourite out of the 3. I liked it a lot. And seeing what's his name, Joshua Connor, with a little neck tattoo peeking over the priest's collar. Yeah, that's I'm gonna leave that there. And then I rewatched Glass Onion 2022. That's 4 stars for me also. I'm a Glass Onion defender. I know so many people who don't like Glass Onion. It's like, you don't get camp. You don't get it. Like, it's so fun. Like, is it, like, obviously the first time I watched it, like, the twist was like, wow, fuck. And, like, obviously when you rewatch it, there's kind of all the knives out. Like, upon first watch, wow. Actually, it's probably just mysteries in general. But, like, upon first watch, wow, great. And then you, like, upon second watch, whatever, it's like, okay, this is less good. But I'm a Glass Onion defender. Like, I don't really care about the mystery. I don't care that all the characters are annoying. They're kind of meant to be annoying. I love watching, like, good for her. Like, yeah, destroy stuff, break everything, I think she's real for that, and I like watching it. So I actually don't care that everyone I know doesn't like Glass Onion. I like Glass Onion. Anyways, next, 2004, Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. I get 4.5 stars. This fits into my weed smoking boyfriend film category. If you don't know me, I love Dude Was My Car. Dude Was My Car is one of my favourite films ever. So Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle, obviously that's another weed smoking boyfriend film, so I like it. I'm actively taking requests for weed smoking boyfriends, and I'm not talking about like just weed films and stuff like that. I mean they are boyfriends who smoke weed. I don't mean like someone like your weed smoking boyfriend would watch this film. I don't know. I mean inside the film there are 2 boys, they're boyfriends, and they smoke weed. That is prime. That is absolute cinema to me, right? It was great. It's great. Basically they get high, they want to go to White Castle. Things happen. Neil Patrick Harris steals their car. There's like a leopard or something. And it's great. Like it's just a thing happens film, right? Stuff just happens. And they happen to be high. And they happen to want to go to White Castle. Next, 2022's The Noel Diary, 1 star. Honestly, I should have given it a 0.5 star. There is 0 redeeming qualities to this film. 0. Basically, this girl goes to this house and is like, hey, I'm adopted, but my mum apparently used to work here. Can you tell me more? And the guy's like, I can try and help you. And the girl's engaged, but then she cheats with the guy, and like the guy has a bad relationship with his dad. And then they fix that relationship. And then they do eventually find her mum. And it's just bad. There's literally, if there's one Christmas film you shouldn't watch, it's this one. It's so abysmally bad. And honestly, I watched it so you didn't have to. It's just so abysmal. Next, I rewatched Muppets Christmas Carol, 5 stars. No, it's beautiful. Next, 2021's We're All Going to the World's Fair, 4 stars. Loki, I was sewing while making this. I was kind of clowning. I was playing. But basically it's about, there's like this internet challenge called the World's Fair Challenge, and this girl does it and weird stuff kind of happens. I thought more weird stuff would kind of happen, but low-key she kind of became like a baddie. In my humble sick and twisted opinion, she became a diva, but it was good. It's kind of like, it touches like the creepypasta like aura of my brain. There's a man in it though who's like kind of pervy in my opinion. He's kind of noncy in my opinion. I just didn't like him. The film was good. Next, 2009's Nativity. I'm also a Nativity stan, 5 stars. The lack of safeguarding in this film actually tickles me so greatly, and I would shoot Mr. Poppy with a gun. But it's just so good. Like, I frequently throughout the year just randomly break out into Sparkle and Shine because it's such a banger. And if you disagree, clearly you have no heart, soul, or whimsy or Christmas spirit, because it's just so good. Does the plot make any sense? Not really. Should he and Jennifer get together? Not really. But it's cinema. It's cinema. Doesn't matter. Next, I watched Good Luck Charlie, It's Christmas, which is the Good Luck Charlie Christmas special film. I did watch this. I gave 5 stars, 2011. I did watch this in my youth. Did I remember any of it? No. Would I have shot Amy with a gun? Yes. Basically, they go on a road trip, or they don't. They try to go on they take a flight to go visit their grandparents in like California or something. I don't remember where. And there's like, they've overbooked, so the people are like, oh my god, free flight anywhere if you take the next flight out. And the subplot is that Teddy wants to go on a trip with her best friend somewhere, and they're like, fine, if you can buy the ticket and show you're a responsible adult, you can go. So obviously, free ticket, she goes. And then he's like, fuck, no, I'm getting off with you. And then the next flight out's not till after Christmas, because obvious fucking Lee. So they try and road trip, and then things keep going wrong. That's the kind of film we're dealing with. Very Disney Channel. Bridget Mendler always serves so hard, and like she actually can do it all. She's insane. The performance she gives in this film, phenomenal. Like, the fact that this is a Disney Channel film, they've got Bridget Mendler, like, she's actually insane. But anywho, yeah, it's great. Next, Sex, Lies and Videotape. 2000, it's not even 2000. Girl, am I stupid? 1989. I can't read. Give it 5 stars. James Spader's in this film, and he's so unbelievably sexy in this film. Sorry, he's just so hot. Like, is he like kind of like Nothing Burger? Like, just like moping around, man, kind of artsy, like whatever, like, oh, I'm so cool, whatever. Yeah. Is he kind of red flag? Yeah. Do I want him real bad? Yeah, like, oh my fucking god. He's just, okay, this is becoming like 10 minutes of me being like, I want James Spader. But I do want James Spader really quite bad. Like, just so, he's so delicious. But anyways, Sex, Lies and Videotape is a film about, these 2 people, they're married. The husband's having an affair with his wife's sister, who's like kind of like loosey-goosey, and like she kind of, like, in a different film she definitely would have been built up to be kind of like a villain, like an unlikable character, but like I still liked her in this film, which I think, good job film. And then James Spader's character, like, gets off, like, he records women talking about their sexual experiences, and he gets off on that, which, like, if you ring me up, babe, I'll do it. And then it's kind of about like these, like, all 4 of these people's relationships with each other, and like stuff happens, and it's a bit messy, and I like it. I definitely did not a very good job describing the film, but it was good. First time I watched Up in York, but yeah, very good. Next, 2024's Lisa Frankenstein. I give it 4.5 stars. Lisa Frankenstein is one of those films that people have been begging me to watch because they'd be like, they knew I'd like it. And Lisa Frankenstein, You're Kind of Me. Basically, she accidentally unearths this guy from a graveyard, and then she's like, okay, fine, I guess I'll fix you up. And then they're kind of in love, and like nonsense happens, people die, whatever, great. The visuals of this film are so fucking delicious. I need the house that they live in. It's pink, so obviously I need it. But I think it's just like really fun. I think it's very whimsical. I think the outfits are super fun. I think the set's super fun. I just think it's kind of just like a whimsical, silly watch. Next, 2015. I don't know why I would do that. 2015. The Witch. The Witch. If you wouldn't be that annoying. I give it 4 stars. Basically, it's about these people in, like, I don't fucking know what fuck ass year this is. In 1630. And they get kicked out of their village or whatever, so they go live on the land's family, and then a baby gets stolen, and they're like, witch, and then it's like a witch hunt amongst all of them. It's kind of Among Us coded, like, who's the imposter? I honestly don't have much to say about the film. I thought it was pretty good. Has it really stuck with me? No. Are the kids good at acting in it? Also, no. But conceptually it's pretty good. I like how bleak it all is. Next, I rewatched 1999's Eyes Wide Shut. I watched it in the cinema. I gave it 4 stars, which is up from what I originally gave it. So the first time I watched Eyes Wide Shut, I was under the impression it was a freaky sex film. It's not a freaky sex film. It's like a conspiracy, secret society film. So going into it knowing that, I liked it more. It still didn't really hit with me. Basically, like, TLDR, Tom Cruise finds a secret society and he walks around a lot. and he's like, here's my doctor's card, let me in, I'm a doctor. And people are like, I guess he's a doctor, we should let him into our buildings. It's just fine, it's fine. Nicole Kidman's in it, I think. It's Nicole Kidman. I don't know people's names, low-key. I'm really chopped in that regard, but I think it's Nicole Kidman. Yeah, and she's fucking fit in it. That was all I wanted to say about her, to be honest. But yeah, it was better than I remember, and I'm glad I watched it like with like understanding of what it is and not under the misconception that it's a freaky sex film. But it still wasn't really my thing. But like, it was good, I can't say much. Next, watched Heretic, gave it 4 stars, 2024. I liked it a lot. Basically, these 2 Mormon girls, which if you know anything about me, that immediately explains why I like it. I have a thing about Mormons. Anyways, these 2 Mormon girls, they like go to this guy's house to like preach the word, and he traps them, and he's like, Monopoly, whoa, how do you know your thing's the truth, whoa, and traps them in the basement to be like, I've got a miracle, I'm going to show you this miracle, she's going to come back to life. I liked it. I thought originally while we were watching it, I thought it was going to be like just like a mind thing, like I thought it was going to be like them having conversations, it was going to be like a psychological thing, and then it kind of just turned into like a horror of like blood and weird people in cages and stuff. So I don't know, I think maybe it would have been interesting to see if it was just like them talking, but it wasn't. But I still liked it anyway. I still thought it was good, and yay, Mormons. Next, I watched 1976 Carrie. I gave it 4.5 stars. I've not seen any adaptation of Carrie, but it's Bailey's like favourite ever. So we watched it, and it was very good. If you don't know the plot of Carrie, then like I literally can't help you. Like I can't save you. I'm not gonna explain it to you. I liked it. Yeah, like honestly, she's just kind of really based, and also the visuals when her mum is like hanged up, and they've got like the candles and stuff, and like the walls like the greeny kind of colour. Oh my god, that was so genuinely delicious. But yeah, just great. It's just so sad. It's so sad. I feel so bad for her. But baller film. Next, rewatched The Thing, 4.5 stars. I like The Thing. Like, it is just men arguing and being terrible and dying, and I think that's fine. I like that. I've talked about The Thing before, so I'm not going to talk about it again really, but I liked it. I didn't like it any less than when I watched it the first time, so yay. Next, I watched Existence. I can't fucking say it. The Cronenberg one, 1999. I give it 4.5 stars. This might be in my top 3 for a Cronenberg film. Like, I don't know if it quite beats out. It doesn't beat out Videodrome. I don't know if it quite beats out The Fly, and it's kind of on par with Crash for me. But basically, it's about like this VR world. It's basically just about VR. Like TLDR, it's about VR. And it's like a thing about like the realists who are like anti this VR stuff, and they're trying to kill the creator of it, and it's really good. I feel like I can't say anything because I don't want to spoil anything. Like, you kind of just have to watch it and see what happens, but it is really fucking good. Conceptually, it's just like crazy how like I feel like Cronenberg is just so ahead of the game. Like, not even 2000s you're making a film like essentially about VR. And it's, I don't know, I just think it's really good, and like gross visuals. There's like a gun made out of like bones, and like shoots teeth, and I think that's really gross and really fucking awesome, and I want like a model of it. So if any of you Etsy bitches have that, hit me up. But yeah, I don't know, I just watched it, I was kind of in awe. Like, I didn't really know what to expect, because I feel like nobody really talks about this one. Like, I feel like it's always about The Fly, it's always about Crash, you know, it's always about those ones. I feel like this is like a bit more of an underrated Cronenberg, but holy heck, man, I really liked it. Yeah. Next, last film I watched this year was My Neighbor Totoro, 1988. I get 5 stars. Crazy, I'd never watched it before, but not gonna lie, Ghibli films are always kind of 5 stars to me. Basically, about these girls and their dad, and they move to like the countryside, and their mum's in hospital. And then you've got this big guy, Totoro, and they see him in the forest, and they like hang out and stuff. It's just so fucking cute. Like, it's just so cute. I love the Ghibli animation style. I think it's so beautiful, and like the music is so beautiful, and like the sisterhood, and like the dad, and like I don't know, it's just so like it just brings me so much happiness. Like, there's truly nothing bad I could say about a Ghibli film, I fear. Like, this was just one of the cutesy ones. Like, there's not so much like it's not like a Howl's Moving Castle where there's like a whole war like commentary going on. It's just like cutesy. I'm sure someone's gonna come at me and be like, actually the deep message behind it, I don't give a fuck. It's cute, it's sweet, and I love them very dearly. So that was it. Those were all of the films I watched this month. If I had to pick out my favourites, obviously Muppets: A Christmas Carol, classic. Those Mises need some cheeses. Obviously Barbie: A Christmas Carol, also a classic to me. I did like Wake Up Dead Man, I would recommend that. What else? Sex Lies Videotape and Existence. Those are all my faves, I think. But overall, it's been a pretty good month, I think, for films. Other than the shitty Christmas ones, but like, it's December, I'm always going to watch shitty Christmas films because of what's the point. Anyways, I've been very busy, so I didn't really record anything. I don't remember the last video I posted. I think it was me doing my essay. Which I might actually have my results back from, but I'm not gonna check that right now. Anyways, but thanks for watching. I was going to do maybe a video about all the films I watched in the year, but I really can't be bothered, so I'm not going to do that because I don't do things for you, I do them for me. But yeah, I've already watched quite a few films in January, so I'm excited to watch more, and I'll see you guys at some point again. Thanks for watching, bye!